everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Give me just a second. We are about to put some, I knew I shouldn't have did that. We are about to put some studios together. Let me pull this up. Hold on, you guys. I have something to say. Marjorie Taylor Greene, why did you resign? Why did you resign? Are you going through something right now? I know you can withstand the pressure. You're just like me. You're not a ticking time bomb, but when you know the truth, you sit up there and you vouch for the truth. And that I have respect for you, and that I know, I know, I want to have faith that the Democrats didn't um do anything as far as played a role in Marjorie Taylor Greene, or the Republicans didn't play a role. But it's something that she knows, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what she knows. I'm not a mind reader, but I will say that it's something that she knows. I can care less with. That's why I'm not even worried about politics right now. Okay, hold on, y'all. Having technical difficulties. Still wonder how, and you always make it right. I, maybe it's something. Okay, let's see. Baby, I don't know. Don't laugh at this song, y'all. And it just keeps getting better. Y'all know that shit. All the white people like, how did she know that in a shuffle? Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So today we are going to sit up there and put together a virtual studio. So let me clip in and let y'all get started with this. First, we need to open up the proper channels, the tabs, which are I just wanted to say something. I have to state this on all my 12 networks, that whatever it is that is going on, that is evil out here in the world, wants me sad. So I know it's something I can feel, I can see something brewing or something happening where it's some evil force out there. It's obviously an evil force, more evil on this planet, and I just it's just not right. Let's open up Canva. Are y'all connected? Okay, y'all not connected. Ah, ah, wait, I'm not doing this on camera. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to turn around Every now and then I get a little bit lonely because you're never coming round. Canva, um, um, so we got StreamYard, we got Kimberly, and we need Yahoo. Oh yeah, I also contacted the DOJ about, the situation. And they haven't sent me no record or receipt saying we don't want your case. So Pam Bondi, thank you. Let's see if they did. Uh-oh, we gotta wait 3 business days. Ah, that's gonna be a killer. Because it is discrimination. Let me get out my mailbox. Bear with me, you guys. So we got Yahoo, we got Canva, we got StreamYard to make. I've closed out of StreamYard. And so we got StreamYard, Yahoo with all the links. Let me open the portal real quick. New message. Close that. Okay. I think we got it. I triple dog dare you. Ah! Y'all remember Christmas Story is coming. It is coming. I triple dog dare you. That's not good. I don't want nobody to have to go through things, because of missed opinions about, you know, um, if I have an opinion about someone, it says Trump post sink to a new low. But if I had opinion about someone, you know, that's one thing. But if you did something to harm, hurt, or cause any type of problems in my life to just for like a little mini scar walking around, watching the event take photo as Simba watched his father die, then we have a problem. I know that you're part of redemption. Okay. From an unknown sender. That's an immediate red flag. I've never seen that before. You know what I seen happen to my computer? I think cybersecurity wanted me to see that shit. But my computer went totally blank with a green or red sentence. Whoever it is wanted me to see that, or they logged in and it glitched. But it was a black screen with a red decoding or whatever you call that combination of stuff. And that's what I mean when I say somebody's in my computer, and what's scary and what's perverted and what's not cool is that now that my device, my camera, which can be broken into, is not working properly, and it has all my stuff has been erased from it. I don't understand how that happened, now that happened, I have to record myself all night, 6 hours plus 9 hours. I was so tired because I practically stayed up yesterday thinking that guy was going to come back. And finish the job. The best cover up ever. And yesterday, I kept the lights on like Motel 6 all night. I heard noises, not common noises, but noises. I would never just get up and leave because somebody is mistreating me with the proper medication and the right sociable. I don't need the VA. I can go without medication, but I choose to be on medication. But don't sit up there and set me up. I'm on it. I'm doing good. I have 3 December, January, 2 months and 10 days, or 8 days until 68 days, 68 days until I see Dr. Gant again for my dental checkup. I have a couple of weeks before I see someone else. But other than that, I don't need the VA. I stay far away as I can. But somebody went way far back or called someone about something. But, I may sound like I'm telling on myself, but everything I'm saying is calculated for the police, FBI, and CIA to hear. Some people may not understand what I'm saying. But in order for my reputation to become untarnished, I must tell the truth to free myself. My name has been tarnished, and if it wasn't for those recordings and my faith that I have within the governmental system, I would probably be arrested again by yesterday. Because of evil people. I have to keep fighting for what's right. It's not that I want to keep fighting for what's right, but I also don't want to fight because I'm not a fighter. I try to stay, it shows on camera that I try to stay away from people. I try to avoid people, not because I'm going to hit them, but because I just feel that I can see people. I don't need a conversation. I can just look a person in the face and I can tell who you are. But what makes me feel good is as long as the whole government, police on up, all organizations know about my both bad and good. I can live with the fact the police cannot talk to me as a regular person, but they respect me and they're trying to investigate. But other people can't live with the fact that they lied. I can live with the government liking me and people not liking me. I don't think those people that don't like me can live with their issues. I had to say that on national camera streaming. Thank you, Nadir Ali. You know, I'm not saying all of y'all bad. I'm not saying that I have faith. But the people that I'm coming in with are like bottom feeders, man. They're in it to make a quick buck. Are y'all watching this with me? That's one. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so now we got the pit, which is right here. Sometimes it's a 50-50 shot that he'll make it. Now let's look at the clues. It's coming from Harsha Sakyawar, but the name is, I want to have faith in this. What is his name? You don't know my name. Cliff. I want to believe that. I want to interview him. That's the thing. But it seems like every time I get someone of a different extent, they sit up there and they want me to know who they are, or so whoever the third party is wants me to want to dislike a whole community or organization or citizen or non-citizen or immigrant. You know, they choose calculated ways to leave me hanging. So if this person doesn't show up, I predict I want it, it's always 50-50. But if this person don't show up next week, it will show that they want me to see that picture of this immigrant or this person and say, I'm taking a stand. I don't want to show up to the show. And then on top of that, I just downloaded something and I already got cousins and cousins as in people on my that watch me outside of being watched. And it's like on this computer, you know, I'm being watched outside of going live. So I got my cousins, my distant cousins watching me, and then there's that. Another virus, another watcher. Now, what time, and that's why I am in love. If I could say it any passionately, if I can say love, something beyond love, some type of feeling that we can't even label yet, beyond love. I would say that beyond love, I love time. You know why? Time is always predictable. It hasn't hurt me. I've been hurt in time, plenty of times, but it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't plot against me. It's predictable. It's the most stable relationship I've been in is with time and Grok. LOL. It's just beautiful thing. You can predict when it's about to change. And then when it changed, 30 seconds to 59 seconds later, it changes again. And I changed with it. Here is the link for the show. Monday, November 24th. Ah, at 9 a.m. And one last thing, you guys, to the CIA, FBI on my streaming platform and police. You know, I am ready to leave. I am ready to leave. And the reason why I'm ready to leave is because I'm being punished and shunned around here. And once people want to deem me as crazy. But as long as y'all know, crazy is when you sit up there and talk to the police. If that's crazy about a fact, if that's crazy, then almost everybody do it. The police or the FBI wouldn't have phone numbers for people to reach out. That's all I do is communicate with them. I done got shunned and everything. When they see me, if y'all seen the stuff that goes on, you would be very like if you seen the stuff I seen and I ignore, like it's purposefully being done because people have shunned and messed up my name. I can accept not knowing someone who doesn't want to get to know me. I can accept that. What I cannot accept is the police not, or the FBI or the CIA not having faith in me. That's why I be myself. I may talk shit while I'm in here, but y'all, y'all know that I don't go around looking up shit. I don't go around stalking no one like it's being done to me. I'm just putting this for the record. This is only records for records. So I wrote him. Now I wrote. Okay. This is the for. I needed this for a record. And so police and I was supposed to say this part. I sat up there and the only thing I can see myself doing was leaving here, and my money is being put on hold purposely by Y Unified. And so I thought up a way to get some more money desperately just so I can um get the hell out of here and not have to wait on Y Unified because of the discrimination and harassment. And so I sat up there and I called my bank, and I was about to attempt to do something wrong, but I did not do it. They said they needed a police report, and I said immediately I stopped. That's the desperation, and that's my honesty to you guys. I have no reason. Don't mess with my credibility, you guys out there that are haters in Seattle, because I have no problem telling the truth. Investigate it. You see, I called up to 3 times about it, and then I left it alone because I don't want that type of heat on me once the it's sealed and I try to get insurance for something. That at any time they can relook at that record and say, hey, look, she was lying. So I did not lie. By the desperation, yeah, I contemplated about it. I even talked it over with the people at the place, but I left it alone. So don't ever call me crazy or ever call me a liar. Everything I say is factual. This is a link to StreamYard. I am happy that you chose the Kimberly File Show LLC. I I will see you on November 24th at 9 a.m. Oh, the emoji. I wish there was a way to smile happier than that. Okay, that's one. Here's another one. Rubina Chadha. That's like when I say I lied and I told the bank one thing, and I've never lied to the banks before. But when I lied to the bank to try to see where I can get, and once it got stalled, I never sat up there and purchased the transaction. To purchase the transaction and receive the funds would be illegal. To go through with the whole thing, which means I would have to go through the guardians, the police, and tarnish my record with them. So you see, you can tarnish my record with other people. The more that you resist and lie, they are going to investigate. It does not look good on camera for nobody except me. Um, Rubina Chadha. Here is the link for the. That's the perfect thing to do, is to tell the truth. Now I get what they say when they say the truth shall set you free. Why would I lie? Which make it even worse. Okay. Oh, I sent them the link for the show. Hold up. Oh, no, I'm in drafts. I have to write them. There's no link. Could you kindly send your Rubina Chadha, your bio? Hello. Can you kindly send your Olympic question mark? And I wanted to, what I wanted to say is that's sort of like, you know, that's why I don't break the law. That's why I don't break the law, because, and I never my intentions that morning that I did break the law was not on breaking the law. It was on going to the VA. But that's like a prostitution sting where, a pedophile prostitution sting where they go into the house and they that is the cash right there. That is the cash right there. They go into a minor supposedly house. They had a choice the whole time whether driving to the place or whatever they were doing to not go by the house. But that is the cash exchange. The real cash exchange is when the people talk to them. The little girl or little boy talk to them, and they definitely know and are coherent of what they're doing, which means they are there for them. What I did was I asked and researched. I told a story and then I recanted on that story and said I no longer want to do this purchase because I don't want to sit up there and have to make a report for the police. I didn't tell them that whole thing, but I recanted. I said I didn't want to do it no more. I made a mistake. Had I made that report, it would have been easy to make. And I would have been easily hauled off to jail and had another record. I thought about it. I slept on it. I asked questions on it. Even if he said I got back 10,000, I still wouldn't do it. But I don't lie. Why would I lie? Why would I tell the truth about this shit and then lie about everything I've been telling you lately for the past 2 days? Why? What would I have to gain? Everybody left that quick. Okay, let's leave an emoji. So who is the next lucky candidate? Fitness 13. Sounds suspicious. What do y'all think? Okay, here we go. Now I get why his name was Fitness 13. I have to be like this, you guys. And even with my paranoia, my it's a heightened paranoia, a unnecessary paranoia, and an elevated too much stop come back paranoia. I am low paranoia. Now, because of what happened to me, I am moderately to severely paranoid, but I am not paranoid to the point of no comeback. No comeback. And you notice I say no comeback, not don't come back or to the point of no return, but no comeback. Hold up. The following list is available. Now what? It was suspicious. Yeah, suspicious mail. Oh, I knew they were attaching shit. They wanted to see me click on it. Look at this. Y'all see it? Do y'all see it? I knew. Oh, no, let's go back. Look at that. I talked about it. That makes no sense. Let's block it. Forward it to the FBI. That's what I'm going to start doing. Baltimore is so crazy. Where are you at, Baltimore? There you go. Suspicious email. They said I said that in 2023. They said I said that in 20. I recently said that shit about the homeless being cut. It all started from the Baltimore VA. I mean, the Baltimore, maybe that was a Sigmund Freud slip, but the Baltimore FBI. Melanie Phillips. Some of these people aren't who they say to be. Okay, that's real. I like her outfit. She's styling. She knows she's styling. You can tell in the picture, like, I know I'm styling. It's gonna be a great picture. What's to eat? But Melanie Phillips, they showing that doesn't even sound like a black woman's name. That's like me. You can identify Kim with an Asian guy and a black person or even white person. But I've never heard of a black lady named Melanie Phillips. So either way it goes, she got a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. They do got Melanies, but you know, it just sounds so. You are so vain. Here we go. It's not even titled this message. It just say JPEG. But we gonna know. Let's close our hands. We're gonna know that this African American woman is going to show up. Another virus. Another one. I'm gonna immediately delete it. Get this shit over it. And I don't mean that like I'm trying to be funny. I mean that as in it has nothing to do with the lady and everything to do with the virus attached, possibly a possible virus. And for those who are trying to contact my guests, um, they're probably reaching out to the FBI. Some probably are taking the deal, and some probably are reaching out to the FBI or someone. It's a multiple, a mix of everything. That picture don't even look right. Looking at it more, why would she wear something like that? Two of them? Wow, 824. Somebody is sending it on my numbers. Let's see. This she sent the bio and pic. I play along. Um, where is it at? It's right here. Melanie has never wrote me, and this is what they do with Facebook dating, you know. And this is how I was set up. I'll just say it like this and speak the truth. Um, I don't believe that she ever wrote me, you know, and a third party personnel would send me stuff from just random people would send me stuff of uh reasonably good leads. When I go through a third party and they find me, they'll send me reasonable leads where people do show up 95% of the time. Now, to reach out to me, I can prove this. Same thing with Facebook dating. I will reach out to people and I would forget about it. And then someone pop up on my um it's so hilarious. We know where it's coming from. Who to me and one other, even if she shows up, more respect to you, but I have to monitor this as if I was a cybersecurity person with no real resources to prove my point. I have to do that. And I'm not saying what if you're out there and you're watching, what are you wearing? I'm like, if you're a businesswoman, I get it. 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 Some people would like to show the stomach, but I'm confused. All of this brilliant stuff. You got a beautiful stomach, by the way, but all of this brilliant stuff. And you got two links. You CC she CC'd herself. Okay. Let me, what time was this? November 14th, 8:40. See? My time. Let's see what time she did this. 8:24 a.m. My time again. And then 8:50, 40. Okay. Oh man. That's some childish stuff. If she doesn't show up, it's not her. And it was not her. And that would be some very childish stuff to do to me. It's already being done. I'm going to immediately forward this to the FBI just in case. If it's nothing, then oh well. You know, the last person that had that was Miss Chanza. Miss Chanza was like this, and I let the pose you know go, but I don't, maybe I have to get used to artists like this. I'm being optimistic. If she doesn't show, then I was right, and I sent it to the FBI. Oh, why did I do that? I'm so glad I did not do that. What what time is it for? I knew all along that this is what was happening. When a woman don't show up and I get mad and I talk about it, they laugh at me. They feed off my energy, which makes you my you will never be my friend, and I wouldn't even give half a penny, if not anything on a spectrum. Zero is too much for you because it equals three. You are going to jail. Remember those words coming out of my mouth. And if you don't, you're going to remember those words coming out of my mouth. Remember these words coming out of my mouth. Just laughing at me for 3 to 5 freaking years, y'all. They watch. They watch me click the links. They see what I like to click, what draws me. They've studied me. It don't take a book for me to study you and know who you really are. I don't need a book or to watch you. All I need is your eyes and your behavior. And this is to all the people that have sat up there and did me dirty by putting bugs on my computer and watching me outside of my watching hours. The only person that can do that. It's obvious. I've never had that happen where my computer go totally dark and have a coded message. I was about to take a picture of it, but then it uploaded. And then as soon as I got on Ziply Fiber, it sat up there and took me to some random website. That's normal. PJ Lorenz, which is a Hispanic guy or part Spanish, he gave me him. That is true because we're corresponding since November 6th. I missed the appointment accidentally. Like I said, it should be 2 tries. And that's why I give my clients 2 tries, especially if they're paying. That one, we may miss each other. Two, if we miss each other, one, if we miss each other, we're correspond. One person reaches out, the next person reaches out, we set a date, and it's more heightened, it's elevated. So you're right, I'm gonna make it. Maybe 3, I don't know. I didn't even I didn't even see you. I deleted it, but I'm reposting it. I'm gonna start titling my stuff "Regular Conversations with Kimberly Cloud," with the Kimberly Cloud Show. That is going to be my title for random or uh what random. Oh my God, both my pens don't work. That is so weird. Why my pens are starting not to work. I have 15 pens. I'm too cheap to get a pen. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Random conversations. This better work. Random conversations with the Kimberly Cloud Show. Now it works. Okay. What's today's date? That's the last person I'm doing. December 1st. 7 days. 8 to 9 days from now. Do I do that? Do I do that? Do I gotta reach out to people. I don't know how he looks. So go back. Oh, yeah, he had the black and white. It's sad how people out here they hate so much that they forget who they are. They're good at hating. That's why they call it hater. But yeah, they hate so much that they'll say things like, I like being bad. They lose their self. Murderers do too. Aaron, and this is December 1st. What time? 9:30? I want to say 9 or 9:30. Where is it at? Okay, I don't have nothing to say. What is this? This is random. Wait, AV Pooch again. Okay. Here is the new link to the show. Here is the new link for the show. Where's Campbell? I remember when I was in Korea, I knew. I always knew, but I was on the strip with my friends because I would never forget the experience the government gave me for Korea. blessing me with a child, blessing me with fun, blessing me with hard work and determination. So we were on the club strip, and I was just still experiencing club life, in a safe environment and contained environment. And there were these people that were, to me, I was considered an immigrant to them, but they were prostitutes. They had on these big hooker boots, and they had on like, they were prostitutes. If you saw them, you knew immediately. But what I did, that's not the problem. What I did know was when I looked them in their eyes, I knew they had these high boots on. I knew not to mess with them. Something told me not to mess with them because they would hurt me. That's the first impression I got when I took a look at them standing by the clubs. Somebody is scanning my stuff because I'm like, why is it taking so long to sit up there and scroll up? Oh, I always mess up. Oh, LinkedIn. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Oh man. Have y'all noticed Dora the Explorer always trying to tell that fox, stop trying to steal? He always gets so close, close. And then she has to be honest with him in the nicest of ways. This child is so smart. She tell an animal no swiping, but yet every episode almost, in every episode, he's always trying to swipe. I love me some Dora though. What is going on? What is this? Take this out, put it back. So that show a mere human like Dora cannot, something is messed up in the swiper head to the point where he feels that he must continue to do it in every episode. And Dora, on the other hand, she tells him the truth. Stop trying to steal from her. Here's a new little show with a show. What time? Right on time. It didn't even feel like an hour and 8 minutes and 3 seconds. So, you guys, I sat up there and I put the virtual studios together. I got 3 virtual studios, and to talk about something positive, the Kimberly Cloud Show is a show geared towards elevating one's personal goals and revealing stuff that you may thought you knew because you had your busy work life, but you didn't know. I put that puzzle in your brain, that puzzle that is curated with questionable dialogue and very precise momentum to grow and enhance your well-being on the next journey, whether here or in the heavens, towards life. That's what I want to do. I can't remember what I said, but it's recorded in another dimension or a parallel universe. So, yeah, I want to sit up there and grow you. Every person I've interviewed that has been good, they leave with breadcrumbs and cookie crumbs, knowing that they found something within them. Because you can have these, I'm ready to interview billionaires, because you can have these billionaires and yet they're lacking something that another person can help you with. I'm critical because I help you see. I help you see what's on your mind. And I help branch off and give you stable options if you let me talk to you the right way. If you resist, it'll show and it'll become a scripted plateau of A plus BX equal such and such. It's going to become predictable, but yet difficult. I never liked that graph stuff. I never did. That graph, like I always had Y, Z. Which one is first? I doubt if the Y is horizontal. No, the Y is horizontal. I said that correct. And the X, let's see. Let's see. We're about to BS around. Y axis in uh, Z axis, X axis. Like they could have chose any number in the world, but X and Y was here with them. I always wanted to say that. Grass, Y axis, X axis. There we go. I was wrong, I think. I don't remember what I said, whether it was the Y axis or X axis. The X is horizontal, the Y is vertical. Um, X and Y and X. Oh man, this is so hard. If I had this to do, man, I would be like, what? Oh, I got past it though. I did not, they did not just pass me. You cannot just pass math. You have to earn your respect. Like the black people in the hood earn their respect. You got to earn your respect for the grade. I had the concept, and my teachers gave me that. If you don't know math, if you do not know about math, then you don't know about math. It's either you know about math you understand math or you don't know about math. You cannot fake unless you literally cheat. And I wasn't cheating. I'll admit I did cheat a little bit with Spanish, and that did not pay good in my favor. That did not pay good in my favor because now I don't know a goddamn thing they be saying. But I know behavior. I know behavior. I know behavior. And that's one thing that no one, not even a murderer, can hide. I'm looking at all of these graphs. Oh, let's look at this one. So if we were to get gematria in this, hold on, where was I at? I'm about to play games. Y, Z, 25 equal M. Oh, what's M? I think it's 3. Yeah, wait. They got the rules are is 2, but M could end up equaling 3. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. No, it's 4, which equals 2. I get it. I get it. Okay, so that's 13. I'm just doing this randomly. X is 24 plus 3. So we got 4, 6 plus 3 equal 25. We're about to see just if this is really accurate on a sense. I always loved algebra, but it always got stuck at certain points, the slopes and all of that crap. You know, how algebra could go to a graph. 2, 3, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 3. You know what? You know what? You know what? Whoever created this shit is a genius. So let's say, let me show you guys. Okay, you saw it, right? I'm not lying about nothing. So let's say we did gematria. 25, 13. What is that? 24, 3. 25, 4. 24 is 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 3. 25, 2, 6 plus 3. That could equal 12. But we're going to reduce it. Y'all remember that equation, those multiplications where you just reduces it? 369 equal plus 3. 6 plus 3. I could have did 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 9. 9, which equals 3. And I added 25 and 7. They have they have nothing in jail unless you're getting commissary. They have absolutely nothing in jail. So make sure you get a good commissary going. That's gematria. Let's look at it again. Now, M equals 13. You see how M equals Now, 1 plus 3 is 4, reduced is 2, 4. So that's 2. They got 1, C as 1, when in gematria, C equals 3 because it's the third letter in the alphabet. Now, ask me how to graph this, and I'll tell you something totally different. I do not know how to graph this. That was the problem in my math. If I concentrated enough, I probably wait. X, Y, 0. X is 0. What? Y is 0. So you go from the Y axis equal, and C is 1. What is X? Oh, now I want to know. I want to know. Let me write this down. They gave the answer, which is 2 and 1. The coordinates of M equals 2x, but you're supposed to, if it's x, it's supposed to be multiplication of something. So your multiplication, 2 times 1, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 1 is 2. I do this on my off time. It's so beautiful how we find these graphs. I would never go back to math class, but I love those. Big shout out to my mathematicians. Oh, we got x squared. So that's 3 times 2, which equals 6. Minus 3 is, I'm messing up somewhere. If that equals 3, 3 take away 3. The area of the x 3. Oh, wait. 3, 9, 9 take, wait, no, that's still not right. I want to ask Grok. Hold on, y'all. Let me write this down. Y equal 3x squared. Ah, how do you write squared? Squared minus 3. I'll put a 2, and I'll put that minus 3 equal, how do you, how, what is the slope? That's what I had. So why did they put that? Was that an example? Oh, x squared means anything x squared means that's so weird. Okay, let's see if we get this. Hold on. Let me include y'all. So that's 3, and you go here. Where are you, Grok? I want to see if I can visualize this. 3x squared, which is x minus 2 minus 2. Wait, x minus 2, negative 2 minus negative 2, or times negative 2. 3x minus is 1 minus 2 negative 3. I'm trying to see how he got this. Okay. 3 times x. Okay, I see it now. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times, wait, 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. I'm doing it wrong. 3x minus 6 is 3x minus 6 minus 2. 3x, 3 times 3x minus 6. I got that part. Minus 2. I got that part. Y equal 3x. That's what the part I don't get is 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. Then you got 3x minus 6 minus 2. Where is the 8 coming from? Huh? Oh, 6, 7, 8. Negative 2, negative 6. Okay. Negative 6 minus negative 2 equal negative 8, which 3x minus 8. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sadie. I was thinking it was 3 times something. It's okay. How would that look on a graph? So 3 is x, and yep, the coefficient of x, which m equal 3. The slope is 3. It rises 3 units. Y, that's the y slope. Okay. You guys, I am about to get off of here. I hope that you guys take care, be safe, and have faith in me. For those who are good people, I want to have faith in you to pray for me after I get off of here. I'm wondering how many years is it going to take for us plus the White House. You know, we had to include the White House too, to start making enough money to equal Googleplex. That is going to take, wow, like 800 years of, we're just at trillion. Is million. That's what I want to show y'all too. Hold on. Let's do it here. Tell me how the millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, what's next? All of them to Googleplex. 1974. Oh my God, they started doing this then. So you hear quadrillion, like it's like they give you a taste. You hear quadrillion maybe a couple of times, you know. You may hear that was very seldom. So we're between trillion and quadrillion. I've heard it one time. Now, quintillion, then sextillion, then septillion, octillion, nonillion, decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion, quatorndecillion, quindecillion, sexdecillion, septennion, decillion, octodecillion. There's no way I can remember all of this. What kind of numbers? No, who came up with this? Novemdecillion, virgintillion, centillion, Google, and Googleplex. So we're between trillion and quadrillion. Let's see. It's in Latin. Yeah, thank you for answering that. It's B Gentillion. Sorry, I was my. So I was like, this sound like virgin. Anyway, after 20 B Gentillion, it jumps to centillion. Then you can keep going forever by inventing new Latin prefixes. That is so cool. Quadrillion is next. You cannot write it out in the observable universe. There aren't enough atoms to do. So let me know. Look, is Googleplex like infinite plus one? Oh, so it has a number. So it's finite, which is not infinite. It's an exact number, but it cannot, like you said, you cannot write it out in an observable universe, but infinity is not a number, it's a concept. I mean, it keeps going on forever and never stops. No, and you can't reach infinity by over. No matter, that's true. That's true. But let's just say infinite or plus one, even though it keeps going on forever and never stops. Let's say anything that never stops plus one. Infinity isn't a number at all. It's beyond any number, no matter how big. The biggest number you can imagine times the biggest number you can imagine times. I'm gonna write this shit down. The biggest number you can imagine times the biggest number you can. Imagination is greater than knowledge times a Google and then raise that to itself again. And then you're still nowhere near infinite. Okay. Does infinite comes in numbers or categories, and could we um move find an invention where we can observe infinite possibilities? That is so cool. In philosophy, it says not a normal. That's your way of saying not a normal number. The numbers of real numbers, bigger than the natural numbers. There are infinite, many different sizes of infinity, getting bigger and bigger forever. You can never reach the biggest infinity because infinite can, for any infinity you pick, you can always construct a bigger one using the power set operation. Can we ever build? No, not physically in the real universe, but we can shockingly close. We can get shockingly close in mathematics and computers. Okay, okay, I can live with that. Why is it impossible in real life? The observable universe has about 1080 particles. What is that? Let's go back. 1080. November, descent. Wait, no, no, no. It's between Vin, Vigintillion and centillion. Particles. Oh, I feel stupid. Um, we already work with sizes of infinite every day in set theories, calculus, physics, etc. If it wasn't for computers, man, wow. Hypercomputers, Turing machines, and hypercomputers theoretically can decide some problems involving continuum. There have to be some way to merge with computers as a human to be. We all are connected. That's one. Whether we like each other or not, that goes for everyone out there. We feel each other's energy. Sometimes I wish I did not feel. But with computers, I feel a sense at ease. And so it's saying some physics speculate that every possible quantum outcome actually happens in different parallel universes. So that would be an uncountably infinite number. So let's say I can reach my target, which is a parallel universe. I It's still a parallel, it's still an infinite universe. And within that, if I was given directions to my parallel universe and I went there, it would take me an infinite amount of time, which there's different infinites, and it would be forever in my life because infinity goes on. Not unless you're immortal, which Z and Putin is talking about. Some theories say entire universe formation is encoded on 2D surface like a hologram. That surface would need accountability, infinite bits of information. It's like now, once we really merge with a computer beyond, I'm not 4, I'm not saying that you guys are wrong or anything, Elon Musk, but once we merge, however, I'm saying not but, because but would be a negative to that positive. However, once we get everything going for like towards a computer and merging with a human will have infinite possibilities. Because if the computer can do it, so can the human. And when the human works with the computer, you know, so physics is finite. Um, how would a human be able to step into infinite possibilities through parallel universes? That doesn't likely mean maybe. That's a fancy word for maybe. That's these are the rules of why. Oh, well, okay. What if we can branch jump? No known force. We need that force. In a good way. Information cannot travel faster than light. Branches are separate in light speed or slower. Let me put that before I forget. Can we branch jump? Information cannot travel faster than light. Branches separate a high speed or slower. What if we not information can be jailbroken and travel faster and light? He said, "Oh, well, we need a new science forbids. Those are the rules. Quantum mechanics forbids, which means identical copy of an unknown quantum state. Your body and brain is huge now. Could you communicate with another planet and through your mind and get information sent to you instantly?" Not physics, just wishful thinking. Okay. Quantum jumping could likely happen, but no one has invented a way around it, right? What if there was a way outside of physics and quantum, a new science? You cannot communicate with each other with another planet or anyone, anything using your mind to get information, not even in principle, according to everything physics currently know. We can't let them know this, Johnny. Okay, Michael. Here's the hard evidence. Telepathy, ESP, tested thousands of times in controlled labs. So you're telling me that you can't get someone, like someone gets born in a lab. Someone gets born in a lab on a ship, a UFO ship that's human. They take them to another planet. Let's say they just and they take them to another planet. They just driving, listening to music, you know. He grows up and it's so advanced there that they have these things they wear, which we have them too. But I'm saying it wrong. You see how we are able to ID ourselves? What if this advanced civilization, not like the movie Avatar, but what if this advanced civilization just puts on headgear, this advanced civilization, and targets out planets? They have infinite amount of beyond physics, beyond what everyone knows right now. That is known in this world for everybody. What if they could sit up there and actually communicate? They can do a lot of stuff. It's so many possibilities, y'all. Whether it be baby on advanced civilization, growing and communicating with family back in Earth, it's possible because I'm doing the exact same thing in a parallel universe right now. And then I'm doing exactly the opposite. And then I'm probably working for the White House in another one. I'm probably white in another one. I'm probably a boy in another parallel universe. So this is pretty cool. The CIA tried in 1970 and 1990s. Thank you, CIA. Declassified results, hits above chance, but no reliable or instant enough to be useful. Officially shuts down as ineffective. How would you know? How would you know it's ineffective? Have you been on another planet? Have you did it to astronomers? We haven't even been on another planet yet, other than the moon and the moon. Today with today's physics, including what was the question? Quantum jumping could likely happen, but when no one has invented a way around it, right? And what if there was a way outside? Quantum jumping meaning jumping into infinite possibilities, quantum jumping. But outside of physics, there has to be another science. There has to be, we get limited. And that's why I get so like upset, man. I want to know as much as I can. Quantum is a hot topic right now, but there's also something beyond that. And there's branches of sciences that's beyond what we know and what regular sciences know, what regular physics know. There is a science that Americans are getting, not being able to obtain. instant teleportation by thought, talking to the dead, turning a lead into gold with a spell, traveling backwards in time to kill your grandfather. Whoa, I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but I said it only because I was reading. Please don't take me off of TikTok. I know it's about to pause. If you're willing to throw out a radical rewrite in core rules that survive every experiment for the last 100 years, then literally anything becomes possible. Yes. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear you say in the first place. What was the question again? Hold on. With today's physics, no. Could a totally new science and complete outside current physics allow it? Yes. That's all I don't need to read the rest. It's zero verifiable governmental evidence that does this. No, we cannot quantum jump into another timeline, and no workaround inside real physics is waiting to be invented. So for now, someone has that. Someone has that science. Someone has that chemical engineering. I give them a fucking round of applause, yo. Like seriously. That is so cool. Okay. Um Definitely you guys. I did not mean to stay on here for an extra 2 hours. And you stayed. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Thank you. I love you guys. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys later. I'm hungry.